I'm here today as representing my own organisation, which is an educational organisation, and we work with students who have got huge barriers to entry, so it's difficult for them to get into education. So we've been trying to break down those barriers, and what we're hearing today is that those barriers don't just stop at being a student. When they get to the end of it, there's barriers there they're going to have to break down. So coming here today for me really helps me sort of go back and be able to get back to our students and put them in touch with people who've broken through those barriers, but also to think about what we need to do to help our students. We can give them all the academic help and so on and so forth, but we have a very entrepreneurial group of students. We've got about 27,000 students across the UK, and more than half of them either run a business or want to run a business, right? So it's not like a normal group of students, and we feel an obligation that when they join us, they get something in return for their investment. And that means at the end of it, they have to have something better in their lives than they started with. So we want to work with people to understand not just how we give them the skills and so on, but then how we help them break down the next set of barriers. And I think a conference like this, where you have got people who face those challenges, who've had ideas, who've worked their way through them, are really valuable for us. And we've made a lot of contacts with people who can come back into our students and help them. So I think it's really important. Yeah, I mean, I think if anyone who's been here will feel the energy and the spirit in the room of we can make stuff happen, and I think that's great. And as I said earlier, it's that ability to network. It's been stressed lots of times, but you can't overestimate the ability just to have a conversation with somebody you'd never have thought about, and then suddenly there's something there that can help you or help them or help somebody else. And I think getting people in, like-minded people in a room like this is a fantastic thing to do. So I'm really, really pleased to be here. We're going to try and engage with the businesses in our communities, and all of our communities are very diverse communities. We're going to engage with those to try and help them into the process. And one of the things that's been talked about is making it easier, right? So we don't want a 20-page tender document. We want to know, can you do a good job, right? Can you deliver on time? Is your price decent, right? If those three things fit, you can come and work with us. If you're a single person business, and most businesses are, writing a 50-page tender document is something you're just not going to do, and you may not even have the skills to do it, right? These things are, big organisations have people to write these things for them, and they're used to doing it and so on. So I think it's about breaking it down, giving people the chance, right? So the point was made earlier, lower level contracts, drop your bar, give somebody a chance, meet them, right? There's nothing like meeting a person to think, is this person going to be able to deliver for me? Am I going to trust this person, right? What they write in a tender document is one thing, but I want to talk to them. So I think there are things that can be done. It's a challenge, but it's not an impossible challenge. And I think if we work together on those things, we can help.